Representing Poland, going in lane 8. Igor HREHOROWICZ, a man who's capable of going 4:25. He'll be swinging in lane 8. The outside medal contention, he'll have to prove his best by some way if he is to contest for a medal. A man who's claimed medals previously. He is the 2017 world champion, a man who won silver in Rio 2016, 5 years ago, Federico Morlacchi of Italy. He'll go in 1. Now, going in lane 7 from Spain, the 2019 world champion, a man who is the fastest in the world this year over this distance, Jacobo Garrido. He'll go in lane 7. And this is the man who is hoping to make it 3 in a row. Brenden Hall, the 28-year-old Queenslander, goes in search of a gold medal in Tokyo to add to his golds from Rio and London. Well, Australia has continued to provide some of the great swimmers, particularly in certain events. This is one of those events. The men's 400m freestyle, one of 3 Australian swimmers, William Martin, will go in lane 6. Simone BARLAAM of Italy will go in lane 3. A man who posted a 4:17.95 in qualifying, but capable of going well faster. He's a sprinter by trade, but do not discount him in this tie, in this race. The European champion, Ugo Didier of France, a 4:15 swimmer this year, and capable of going significantly faster, I have no doubt. He will go in lane 5. And then the surprise fastest qualifier from the preliminaries is a man who goes by Alexander Tuckfield, the Australian, who's really shot to prominence in recent months. Just 16 years old. He has a youthful exuberance about him as, as he takes to the starting blocks. But you're looking at this on the face of it, on paper, Brenden Hall is your favorite, but there are so many swimmers who have the potential to cause upsets here as we take a look at the man who is the world record holder as well.
Yeah, Brenden Hall, so he has the world record 4:09, but he hasn't really been close to that on an international level in several years. And the other thing to note about this race is that these guys have not previously raced against each other at an international competition. Ugo Didier, relatively new to the international scene, plus the new young Australians.
And I think that's key to mention, the fact that COVID-19 pandemic and recent reclassifications have prevented many of the swimmers from actually competing against one another at international competitions. Even as far back as the 2017 World Championships, many swimmers failed to make it because the World Championships was postponed by a few months following the tragic earthquake that hit Mexico in 2017. Morlacchi, Hall, BARLAAM, Tuckfield, Didier, Martin, Garrido and HREHOROWICZ. Now, Brenden Hall not getting a particularly fast start off the blocks, but we are expecting to see the likes of Will Martin and Alex Tuckfield take an early lead, the 2 Australians, but watch out for Brenden Hall. He is smart enough to swim his own race without being drawn into little battles, particularly early on in the competition. And also Ugo Didier, 19 years old, but somebody who is 100%, somebody we need to take notice of. And here he's caused that. He's deserved it.
Will Martin, he's out pretty quickly. But as you said, Brenden Hall is the most experienced 400m freestyle in this heat right now. So you see, there's 3 Australians. There's Alexander Tuckfield, who had a PB this morning by 1.8 seconds. He had a phenomenal swim. Will Martin, who's actually a better butterflyer than he is a freestyler, although you wouldn't know by looking at him right now. Simone BARLAAM, a sprinter, but he's hanging in there. Simone BARLAAM just needs to be able to hang with the rest of this heat in order to get on the medal stand. And then Brenden Hall is probably going to hang back a bit, but he's going to be very controlled. With his experience, he knows how to swim this race. And so he just has to make sure that he keeps everyone within striking distance. Because he's a single leg amputee, he won't have the kick to bring it home. So he needs to establish himself and make sure that he doesn't let others get too far ahead of him.
So Brenden Hall is certainly somebody who's going to have the favourites tag attached to him, just based on his achievements previously. But Will Martin is looking really good through the 150. and continuing to lead as this event sees at least 5 swimmers still very much in contention for the gold medal, while HREHOROWICZ of Poland, going in lane 8, was the first to drop off the pace. It is a little surprising to see the 2017 world champion Federico Morlacchi just lagging behind, significantly down on the field already as we approach the 200 mark.
And here at the 200, going into the turn, you see Didier and Will Martin. Will Martin has the better kick coming off. He used a fly kick to really extend his lead over Didier. Didier has weakness in his legs, so the turns are going to be hard for him. Martin was a very even stroke, and he seems to extend it. Brenden Hall hanging back in there. He's sort of, you see, he's fighting off Simone Barlaam just for that 4th place position. Alexander Tuckfield, as the youngster here, he needs to make sure he doesn't get too excited, but he also needs to not let Will Martin and Didier get too far ahead of him if he wants to get on the stand.
Well, it does seem as if somebody's had a word in his ear and thought, look, you absolutely went out almost cowboy style in the morning.
Yeah.
And he is a little more reserved and composed in the pool right now. But so far, the 3 Australians are not far off one another, effectively a body length separating the 3 Australians. You won't necessarily see it on the diagonal, but Simone Barlaam is more of a sprinter. He is lagging a little behind now, and the only swimmer who is not from Australia, who's putting himself into medal contention here genuinely is Ugo Didier, the Toulouse-based French swimmer.
And here in the last 100, you see Will Martin. He turned on the kick. He's going to try and extend his lead. Ugo Didier has a faster stroke. Alexander Tuckfield does appear to be sort of fading a little bit, and he's going to be fighting off Brenden Hall for the bronze medal position.
Well, Brenden Hall, what does experience bring him in this race? Barlaam is certainly out of it now. 3 Australians and a Frenchman contesting for the 3 medals in this, and Brenden Hall, the 2-time defending champion, the world record holder, finds himself off the pace now. He's looking physically in the best shape of his life is Brenden Hall, but I wonder if he's got something in the last 50. At the moment, it is a remarkable swim from Will Martin, who led from the very start, and he's just ahead of world record pace as well. Is Will Martin going to hold on and cause somewhat of a surprise? Coming in from lane 6, the 20-year-old Australian looking to claim his first ever medal. It's going to be gold, and just outside world record time, Paralympic record, 4:10.25, touches ahead of France's Ugo Didier, who takes the silver, and in bronze medal position, Alexander Tuckfield, a 4:13.54, as Hall misses out on the medals. The on-paper favourite, but what a swim from the 20-year-old, a man who is expected to do something in the years ahead. How he has come onto the scene here. What a way to win your first medal. Smash the Paralympic record, claim a gold. There are some interesting reactions, and Ugo Didier delighted with his medal, no doubt. But Will Martin, what a race. Tuckfield, bronze medalist, absolutely nothing wrong with his race. A little more measured in the way he went out, and maybe expended a little too much energy in going out so quickly in his preliminaries. Bear in mind, in para swimming, you swim the heats or preliminaries for your race on the same day that you swim the final, and this is a testing and punishing event.
There's Will Martin. He goes out fast. Look at his underwater. He is clearly the best underwater swimmer of anyone in this field. He uses his legs to extend the lead, a very even stroke. His underwater should be good because he is a butterflyer by trade. So every time he comes in, he's able to extend. Here he is coming into the wall, very smooth. He just had a phenomenal swim, 4:10. That's an excellent time for him. Coming into the wall right now, you see Didier trying to come on strong at the very end. He sprinted that last 50 the best he could, but he could not catch Will Martin coming off of those walls.
Well, Will Martin, that was a sensational swim from the youthful Australian, a man who's already proved that he can be that's Didier rather than Martin, silver medalist, but what a swim from Will Martin. He's a cricket fan, is Will Martin, like many Australians, and you would say that he's smashed this race for 6. He has taken gold quite remarkably in the men's 400-meter freestyle S9. Will Martin ahead of Ugo Didier of France, with Alexander Tuckfield claiming the bronze.